What was the politics you think? Why didn't you get an update?
Um, I still didn't have the agent or manager to speak. And comedy has never been a girl's venue. I wasn't gonna sleep with everybody. Let's keep it 1,000, y'all already know. That's why I didn't survive all of y'all, all of it. So I wasn't that girl. If I'm coming up there and they want to tell me, I would do, like I said, the clubs. I'd go to the clubs and the some of the bookers or promoters would come in. Oh, yo, you go to the bar and get your drink. I said, no, I'm good. Because when you pay me, I can get my own drink. Well, I said, no, you're gonna pay me now, before I hit the stage, because I can't take my performance back. That's who I was. That's how I had to roll, because I was dolo. I didn't have a boyfriend, didn't have a man, didn't have a manager, didn't have a momager. It was me, for real. And I knew the business. I wrote my own contracts. I was smart. And they didn't like that I was smart, articulate, and wasn't gonna give them no poo nothing. It wasn't gonna happen, not for no job, wasn't going down like that. They wasn't gonna get up in the goods. They wasn't gonna do it. No, wasn't
Well,
happening.
I'm sure.
I knew it was around that time, 2003, 2004. Went to the playoff series, and Holly Berry's walking by, and I'm like, oh shit, Holly Berry, bro, fine. And it was like 4-5 white dudes sitting there. Now Harvey Weinstein, he was one of them. And like, so I'm not in the front row. I'm in that, it's like the front row, and then you got the little space, and then the first row after that, like, so it's like the second row. And they were sitting there talking about, oh, now she acting like she don't know us. She wasn't saying that when she needed that part. Every single one of them hit. I was like, no, not Holly. No, not them.
To be forward, I'm sure there has been opportunities or advancements.
There have been opportunities for advancement, casting couch advancements. I just, at least that word got out. If no other word got out, that word got out. She ain't gonna get none. She ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it, y'all. You might like her all day long, but she's not gonna give you none of that too. It's not gonna happen. Now she might like you, and then, we'd had that conversation, but that's private. Wasn't on the contract.
Right.
Yeah, I couldn't do that, because once you do that, that's what you will end up doing. I don't care what somebody tells you. I was forced.
Yuck. Damn, they got the berry. And I don't really know, when people seen the Harvey Weinstein and all that, and the Bill Cosby and Pills, and how you think them ugly motherfuckers was getting hoes? You think they was getting hoes off their looks? No. They gotta promise shit. Hey, yeah, I get your part in this and this and this. I get your part. That's how all of them. There's only a few stand-up niggas in there, like 50 Cent stand-up, because 50 Cent was famous first. He was famous first. Now he's in Hollywood. He already has his power. Right? So he don't have to do nothing.
What's good, man? Just kicking at you, dig? Another episode of Cancel These Nuts podcast with your host, the MCC LOUD. Y'all just watched that little 3-4 minute clip. I don't want to mess up Shorty's name. I think it's Phyllis Yvonne Stickley. A lot of y'all might remember her from New Jack City. Watch the whole interview. You can go look it up on YouTube. She was talking about how she got the part, how she was originally supposed to have been Pookie, which is Chris Rock's part, but it got switched up and she ended up being the lawyer. But you just heard her interview, part of her interview. Then it flipped to the clip of Gilbert Arenas, I think that's his name. And he was, talking about an incident he had at a party concerning Halle Berry. And the reason why I spliced these two clips together is to paint a picture. Because a lot of y'all out there, excuse my language, are fucking mooks. And a mook is a slow or unintelligent person. And you don't have to be, but you choose to be. Again, I paint the picture to say we got all these so-called sexual assault charges popping up on all these different celebrities, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. Even got the little dude, Christian Keys or whatever, talking about, you know, some billionaire dude try him on some fruit pop BS. The thing is, those of us in this community that have been speaking on this for years, it's funny to us that it's so shocking and people are so appalled at what's going on in Hollywood and the entertainment industry. When we've been telling y'all this for years, how many talented people do you know, maybe in your family, a friend you went to school with or whatever, that could act, that could play sports, do music, had some amazing talent, but never made it to that next level? Even though they might have had some opportunities, this, that, and the third. Or people you don't know that may have came out with a hit. They're like, oh man, Shorty could sing, or Buddy could rap his ass off, and why he ain't never blow. These are the reasons why. Casting couch advances. Everybody just ain't with the bullshit. And for those that did sell their soul, that had to sleep with producers, that had to sleep with DJs, that had to sleep with record producers, that's really just what it is. And we can't sit here and act shocked and appalled like we didn't know this shit was going on and this shit was happening. Some of your favorite celebrities or stars who some of you idiots love and adore have done some crazy shit behind the scenes to get where they at. Those are just the facts. It doesn't matter what you want to believe, because y'all used to say dumb shit like, oh, well, why every time a person, they got to be down with the Illuminati, they got to be doing this, or they got to be doing that. Because that's how the game go. Like, that's just how the game go. You got gatekeepers. It's just like fraternities at a college or management at your job. You got gatekeepers. You're not getting to the next level unless they give you the cosign, unless they bring you up there with them. I remember when I worked at Chemtor, a little plant down here. You know what I mean? You got management, supervisors. If you ain't ass kissing or ain't good with them niggas, you're not getting a promotion. You're not getting moved up. So what makes you think it's any different in the entertainment world? When you got thousands of people vying for roles in different movies and TV shows, and you got the people that hold the power to say, yeah, nay, yeah, we gonna cast you, or no, we not. And you got people out here that are desperate to be stars. They'll do anything. And the powers that be, those in charge, they know that. The Puffies, the Jay-Z's, the whoever's, they know that. Whatever white Harvey Weinstein, all of, they know that. So you crazy as hell if you think J-Lo ain't sleep her way to the top since Fly Girls and The Living Color. Come on, man. You know what I mean? And there's a list of others you can name, men and women. So let's quit being mooks. Y'all quit being mooks. Quit being slow. Quit being dense. You know what I mean? You got some people that are talented and never made it. Because, like Shorty said in her interview, she wasn't giving up no ass. Then you got other ones like Cassie, Young Miami, whoever else. They gonna do what they gotta do. How did she get her show on Revolt? How did she get in cahoots with Diddy? Because she was fucking Diddy. How do a lot of chicks get their music produced? Ashanti, Irv Gotti. She was fucking Irv Gotti. Like, that is what the industry is about. That's what goes on. So quit acting fucking stupid and shocked and appalled when these stories come out. And I'm gonna keep it a buck. I don't feel sorry for anybody that went along with this shit. If you went along with this shit and you fuck for a part, or you fuck for a record, or you fuck for a spot, I don't want to hear your sob story 10, 20, 30 years later. Because you didn't have to do that shit. You came to a point where you could have said no. Yeah, your career probably would have been halted. You probably never would have done shit. But at least you would have had your integrity and your self-respect. You traded in your self-respect for money, fortune, and fame. How the fuck are you a victim? You just a victim of bad moral character. You a victim of you. You know what I mean? That's it. Even on this level right here, I run a gym. I've had clients. And when I first started training, You know, you would have chicks that come in with indecent proposals, married, single, whatever. And first starting out this shit, you thinking shit, I'm pimping like, yeah, I can run business and, you know, nah. But it comes to a point in time to where, like, with me, ain't no feelings with that shit. That shit just exercise. So if it's whack, or, you know, it really was what it was, I'm cool. Like, I ain't studying after that. But you had the chicks get mad, like, they'll be in their feelings. They all of a sudden, they missing class. They not coming to work out no more. They got a problem. This, that, and the third. Because they thought either way, I get this nigga some ass, I'm gonna get some free sessions. No, I got bills, bitch. Like, you know what I mean? Nah. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know, they felt like it was gonna be something more than what it was, and when it didn't turn out that way, they got in their feelings. Shit be crazy. But that was early in my career, and I had to learn can't mix business with pleasure. I had to stop that. And sometimes you be getting harassed and sexually harassed just to keep the customer. Like, you'll tolerate certain comments. You'll tolerate inappropriate touching and things like that because you don't want to lose a client. You want to keep that money coming in. So we all deal with it. I know a lot of ladies go through it on their job, whether it's from management or whatever. Dudes, we go through it too. We go through it too. Like, everybody really goes through it. But if you compromise your morals, which I can admit I have in the past, depending on the chick who it was, but you learn and you do better. But I ain't calling myself a victim, and I ain't blaming nobody. Real talk, like keeping it a buck. It's a lot of people right now, right here in my city, chicks that I could blow the spot up. You know what I mean? With proof, with receipts. You know, but I don't do that because, I mean, it's for what? You know what I mean? Unless you want to disparage my name or something like that, then I will defend myself. But other than that, it is what it is. You live and you learn. So all I'm saying is, you know, the positions you put yourself in, you have nothing but yourself to blame for that. A lot of these chicks, whether it was Russell Simmons, you know, Diddy, Weinstein, Jay, these chicks was chasing fortune and fame. They was chasing rich men. They was trying to get a bag. They was trying to get a part. They was trying to get a job. They was trying to get a position, and they compromised their morals and did what they did. And for most of them, it didn't work out. They just got banged out and told to get the fuck out of here. That kind of stuff, like, appreciate it, and get the fuck out of here. And 20, 30 years later, they salty. So when the wave come, that everybody jump on board of the train. Oh, I was sexually assaulted. I was this. I was that. Get sick of hearing and shit. Because most of y'all shouldn't even be in the spot. If you wasn't with it, then nothing would happen. Unless you was forced at gunpoint, knife point, and made to do something sexually, you did it because you were a whore and you was trying to get on and you was trying to use what you got to get what you wanted. That's it. You dig? So that's it, man. MCC LOUD. Cancel These Nuts podcast where we do facts over feelings, man. Fuck your feelings, man. Reality. That's it. Get out of the delusional world. That's what's wrong with most folks now. All right, real talk over here, man. Always gonna keep it a buck. You understand? Now I'm gonna get back to practicing my wushu. Hey, kicking it, baby. All right.